Hi there, I hope this finds you well. My name is Eric Douglas, and I have some original songs to share with you today as part of the monthly Glendale Library Coffeehouse series. I was originally scheduled to perform at the library in April, but of course it's been canceled, so they asked if I would do a video instead. And since we're all kind of staying at home right now and not able to travel, I thought I would take us on a little road trip through song. So let's get started. The first song starts off somewhere on Route 66, maybe somewhere in Texas, at a diner that maybe we've all been to, even if we've never been to this one. This is called Old 66. I put my last cigarette out in the half-full coffee cup. That same old weary waitress shakes her head. Eddie, I keep telling you I'll make you clean this up, but she winks and takes the dish away instead. She sighs, says, why don't you go on home? You've been sitting here alone all afternoon. Ain't it time that you admit what you already know? I don't think she's coming back for you. Most folks roll on past her on the highway, except truckers and the poor souls broken down. I'm at the corner table at the old 66 cafe, just in case she wanders back through town. Route 66 breathed life into this country. The roadside diners, billboards, and neon signs. You could make it up to Tulsa in 8 hours. Now the highway came along, now you can make it there in 5. And my true love took off to find her future. That shining highway must have called her name. Just like these rusted towns along Route 66, I'm still here and I can't quit this game. Most folks roll on past along the highway, except truckers and the poor souls broken down. I'm at the corner table, the old 66 cafe, just in case she wanders back through town. Well, eventually the old 66 shut its doors as well. Boards on the windows, just another ghost in town. So I'll hit the highway, take me down the road a spell. But someday I know I'll be back around. Most folks roll on past along the highway, except truckers and the poor souls broken down. I'm at the corner table at the old 66 cafe, just in case she wanders back through town. All right, our next journey on the road trip here takes us up to Detroit, and a song about hope and cars. This is called Detroit. So many lost their homes, so many out of work. Ain't gonna lie to you, this whole city's feeling hurt. But this Mustang's got a V8, 500 miles of interstate. It's a long road back to where we've been, but they're making cars in Detroit again. Looks like a ghost town here. Some folks are getting out. They don't have the hope and pride. That's what Detroit's all about. Challengers are rolling off the line. Maybe one of them will be mine. Just like we used to way back when. They're making cars in Detroit again. I remember my first day putting on doors at the factory, getting those cars out on the road, but that was such a long time ago. I don't know who to blame, and I don't really care. Even if I can't find a job, I'm not going anywhere. This broken city is my home, the only place I've ever known. I'm staying here in Michigan, 'cause they're making cars in Detroit again. I'm gonna get my old job back. I'm gonna work with my old crew. Where else could I even go? What else do I know how to do? Yeah, and I sure hope they're making cars in Detroit again. Okay. Our next step on the journey here goes back down to the border of Texas, out by El Paso, and the story of a migrant day laborer. Thinking about home. This is called The Lights of Juarez, or in Spanish, that's Las Luces de Juarez. My home and my love are in Mexico. I haven't seen her for a long time. Looking for work, I headed north across the American line. I don't mind this hot Texan sun, and I don't mind the long days. At night I drive out to the desert, off into the distance I gaze. The lights of Juarez shine just across that old Rio Grande. Only 10 miles, but 1,000 dreams between me and holding her hand. I used to go back when I could, Now it seems like I'm always alone. I've been across the border so many times, I don't know which direction is home. I'd call on the phone if I could, I know it's been way too long. Instead, I'll wait for the sunset and listen for that border song. The lights of Juarez shine just across that old Rio Grande. Only 10 miles, but 1,000 dreams between me and holding her hand. Long ago I made a promise, a better life for my family back home. It's taken much longer than I thought it would, and it's harder than I could have known. If I don't make it home again soon, just trying to do what is right, will she still remember to meet me at the border tonight? The lights of Juarez shine just across that old Rio Grande. Only 10 miles, but 1,000 dreams between me and holding her hand. If it's tomorrow, if it's years from now, when I surrender my days, just bury me right at the border. You'll find all the money I saved. Las luces de Juarez brillan justo el otro lado del Río Bravo. Solo 10 mías, pero 1000 sueños entre mí y tomándole tus manos. Only 10 miles, but 1,000 dreams between me and holding her hand. Okay. And now this next song is about a road trip. It starts off somewhere on the East Coast. And the destination is California. And California represents our goals, our ideals. And Nevada represents some of those things that might get in your way and prevent you from reaching your goals. So this is a sad song, and this is called Nevada. I felt the sun rising behind me. Got in my car, headed west. I won't stop until the ocean. No time to rest, no time to rest. All I do is watch the miles now and count the hours till my next meal. I keep my eyes fixed on the road and my hands upon the wheel. On my way to California, trying to make it on my own. But something happened in Nevada, and I won't be going home. won't be going home. I passed through Fort Wayne, Indiana, rolled right on by Midwestern plains, and I climbed the Rocky Mountains. Not one drop of rain, not one drop of rain. When everything is going perfect, you never think that you might fail. Like a train that's right on time and somehow gets derailed. On my way to California, I'm trying to make it on my own. But something happened in Nevada, and I won't be going home. And I won't be going home. Was it the desert isolation? Or was it temptation of sin? Fall asleep behind the wheel, you might not wake up again. Looking back, I see a young man, full of promise in his heart. But the vows we make mean nothing if we let them fall apart. On my way to California, I'm trying to make it on my own. But something happened in Nevada, and I won't be going home. And I won't be going home. Okay. Our next song takes us, well, it just takes us to the backyard. But it takes us to the backyard with a telescope, where we can see beyond forever, I guess. This is a brand new song that I wrote with a local musician that you should get to know. Her name is Laura Joy, and she's an excellent songwriter and performer. And we wrote this song together. So this is called Children of the Stars. Sun drops down, ocean fades to black. Just a few hours until the sun comes back. We're traveling through time, hope in our hearts. Look to the sky, there's endless art in the constellations. In the constellations. Just like ancient minds, we are seekers of truth. We are students of science, hunting for proof. Cosmic dancers in our own backyard, searching for answers. We are children of the stars. Who could be out there behind that ancient glow, sending a message from 1,000 years ago? Did they see the birth of Jesus? Did they watch the fall of Rome? Are there photos of the dinosaurs 100 million light years from home? In the constellation, just like ancient minds, we are seekers of truth. We are students of science, hunting for proof. Cosmic dancers in our own backyard, searching for answers. We are children of the stars. We may never solve these secrets. It's a blessing and a curse, trying to find our place in the whole universe. In the constellation, in the constellations. Just like ancient minds, we are seekers of truth. We are students of science, hunting for proof. Cosmic dancers in our own backyard, searching for answers. We are children of the stars. We are children of the stars. I saw a shooting star just before the dawn. I swear it was there, but I looked back and it was gone. Okay, well, I've just got a couple more for you today. So, if you're so inclined, please share the link to this video with friends of yours or other people who you might think would appreciate this kind of music. This next song takes place in the Great Plains. It's about a relationship. It's a relationship song, and this month marks my wedding anniversary, so I feel like it's appropriate to play this song, especially in difficult times like these, when you know that you've worked hard together to create a lasting bond, and that will make it through the tough times together. And that's what this song is really about. This is called 20 Winters. The late September sun beats down, holding on to summer one more day. It lingers for a little while, like a stubborn child wants to stay. Now the sun is setting earlier, these fields will soon be hidden by the snow. Blue skies will fade to gray, we'll get by together 'cause we know. You and I, ready for whatever lies ahead. Years go by, doesn't matter just how hard it gets. 20 winters haven't stopped us yet. And I remember long ago, you were my bride, walking gently down the aisle. Time has made its mark on us, just a few more lines around your smile. Like the turning of the seasons, our love will make it through the snow and rain. So take my hand and come inside. We can't wait for spring to come again. You and I, ready for whatever lies ahead. Years go by, doesn't matter just how hard it gets. 20 winters haven't stopped us yet. We've still got work to do, autumn's coming soon. Just a little time left before the harvest moon. The sun has set behind that old red oak. Winter's wind begins to blow. Well, there will be another time for planting, another chance to grow. You and I, ready for whatever lies ahead. Years go by, doesn't matter just how hard it gets. 20 winters haven't stopped us, you and I, ready for whatever lies ahead. Years go by, doesn't matter just how hard it gets. 20 winters haven't stopped us yet. Well, I have one more song to play for you this afternoon, or this evening, whenever you're listening to this. And the last stop on our road trip begins at sea. A friend of mine told me how he spent some time on the ocean looking for himself, I guess, trying to find something. And what he found was back on land, after all. So I wrote about it. I wrote a song about it, and I'll play it for you now, hoping that wherever you call home isn't far away from you. And that wherever this journey leads that we're on right now, this very, very different time, that hopefully will all lead us to a place that we can call home together in the not too distant future. This is called Anchor. Right next to my heart, there's a faded tattoo, a dream of a life I once knew. I've sailed across the ocean, I've fought waves and wind. Now I've come back here again. I'll drop my anchor, always be thankful for fearless adventures found out at sea. Followed that lighthouse from miles away, and I'll drop my anchor. I'm ready to stay. A young man grows restless, goes off to explore, but an old man just can't run no more. So here is this anchor, ink on my chest. I'm finally ready to rest. I'll drop my anchor and always be thankful for fearless adventures I found out at sea. Follow that lighthouse my wanderings through. I'll drop my anchor to come back to you. I'll drop my anchor and always be thankful for fearless and foolish adventures at sea. Follow that lighthouse, no longer alone. I'll drop my anchor. I'm coming back home. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you to the Glendale Coffeehouse, Glendale Library Coffeehouse series for asking me to do this and for having me back to perform again. And I hope to see you all in person again soon. Again, my name is Eric Douglas, and I hope you're all well. Thanks.